Hey guys, it's Kristen with the Hiss'n Kitten Waxing Center. I'm doing something totally different today, and I'm going to do a get ready with me, or at least do my makeup with me video. First one, so we'll see how it goes. I just thought I'd mix things up instead of just doing my normal like wax educational type of video. So this shall be interesting. Now keep in mind, I am no makeup guru. I am like pretty, I don't know, I'm pretty elementary when it comes to my makeup. I just haven't spent like any time really doing anything or like any kind of research or whatever. So I am all for any kind of like tips or tricks that you might have for me. Please let me know. Which, speaking of, what I should tell you what I'm putting on my eyes is this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. It just helps like set your eyeshadow when you put it on top. It doesn't cause creases. This one or the Too Faced one. Too Faced has a good one too. But like I said, I've been using like the same thing since, gosh, college. But yeah, so I'll do that first. I tend to, like, I like what I know, especially when it comes to makeup. So let's see. This one, I always put some kind of like base on for my eyeshadow first. So Huda Beauty, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Nude. This is a really pretty palette. It's kind of like atrocious, but this one right here is just like a really good base. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that on first. I think I haven't spent too much time trying to improve my makeup skills because I don't wear makeup all that much. It irritates my eyes, and we have really sensitive eyes, so you know, I try not to mess with them as much as I can, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And then we spend a lot of time outside. My husband and I, we've got 5 Great Danes, we've got 3 cats, we have a donkey and 2 horses, so I spend a lot of time outside, and we're in Texas, and it is hot and humid, so there's kind of no point in like prettying myself up all the time when I'm just gonna sweat it all off anyway. But occasionally it is fun to get dressed up. So, and then this one I'm going to use next from Huda Beauty. This is Rose Quartz. And I'm going to go for, let's see, what does this say? This one, Gratitude, is going to be my base, and then Aura is going to be my top one. Since I've got like pretty, in general, pale skin, when I actually right now I have about, let's see, I use like the rub-on tanners all the time because naturally my skin is just translucent. You can literally see all of my veins and I almost look dead. So I'll put on, let's see, I've got it here, this stuff. Oh my god, what is the brand? Rosa Self Tanning. This stuff is absolutely incredible. It has a green base, so it doesn't make you look orange, which is huge for me. But I put this on, this one is the dark because I'm so pale. I put this on a week ago and it's still, like, it still looks pretty freaking good. So, I'm about ready to do it again. So when I make a lot of my videos, most of the time in tan so that I don't terrify you guys. But today I just thought I'd do something new and I'm not all tanned up. So, you know, like I said, I'm trying something different. But yeah, so because of that and then my green eyes and then like my kind of dirty blonde hair, I tend to really like browns and pinks and occasionally like some purples or like magentas or whatever. Wow, in the phone this looks so much different than it does in real life. But yeah, I used to wear makeup, oh my gosh, all the time. So back when I used to work at European Wax Center, I actually, I'm gonna pause for a second. I don't do eyeliner. So instead, from Huda Beauty, you can tell I love this brand, Empowered, they have really pretty palette. So this one right here, which is Confident, I'm going to use as my eyeliner. I don't like the really thick eyeliner look, and again, like, I'm just so light, so it starts to look a little scary if I go like real dark on the eyeliner. So I'll just do a little tap in it. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh my god, I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, that's right. Back at when I used to work at European Wax Center, I used to love doing my makeup. Like, I wouldn't leave the house without makeup, and it's funny now, like, I pretty much only leave the house without makeup. But I would go to work 45 minutes early, as long as the front desk girl would be there to let me in. And then I would just turn my wax warmer on, and they have those, massive wax warmers. So it would take a while to heat up. And then I would sit there and I would do my makeup while I'm waiting for the warmer to heat up. And it's funny, like, all the girls there, I mean, we're estheticians, so like aesthetics is important to us. But yeah, so we would all, like, sometimes we'd all go in one room and get ready together, and it was just a fun thing. We would share different lipsticks we had purchased that I really couldn't have afforded, but I did anyway. I used to be really into lipstick back then. That was like huge. Oh my gosh. Red, pink, purple. If it was dark or bright, I bought it and I wore it. Totally not that way anymore. Anyway, like I said, I'm like so elementary with this stuff. There's like 10-year-olds that can do this better than me. So whatever advice you have, tell your girl. Okay, so in general, besides mascara, that's really all I'm going to do for my eyes. I'm not trying to like do anything crazy today. I tend to do my eyes first, and then I'll do my foundation. So let's see, what am I going to use today? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I'm still trying to find like my best color, because depending on like where my tan is at versus if I have a tan at all, I need different ones, obviously. But right now, Makeup Forever HD Skin. What is this? 1R12 is, I think, what is probably going to match my skin the best. The original one from Makeup Forever, they discontinued, so now I got to find my new shade, which is not fun. But let me get this wet. Okay, so just gonna put a little bit on my hand. But yeah, it's just funny. I used to be so into makeup, but in like, I mean, it honestly was unhealthy. Like when I met my boyfriend, with now my husband, he was like, your makeup looks great, but like, have you ever thought about just going natural? Like, do you always have to have it on? And I'm like, are you crazy? Like, of course I do. But but now I'm actually like really grateful for him that he broke me of that idea that I have to look perfect all the time, because that's just not a good way to live. So thank you, babe. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I just got this sponge a little bit wet, and now I'm just patting it. I don't like really thick foundations, as you can imagine. I don't like that caked on look. I want it to look natural, and I don't want to like feel it a whole lot. And that's one thing I really like about the Makeup Forever, is that it's like a medium to light coverage. So it really helps. But rosacea runs in my family, and especially when I have no tanner on, like, you can see it really bad. So I always, what? Sorry, like I said, I've got all these animals that always want to come hang out with me. So if you hear a random dog bark or a cat meow, that's one of them. Monster, you want to say hi? Here. Monster, Say hello. There he is. He's a good boy. He's like, why am I on camera? What are you doing? What am I doing, buddy? You're doing something totally different. They're so funny. I didn't grow up with dogs. We grew up with cats. But I've always loved big dogs. So once I got with my husband, he had a Great Dane prior, and there had been some others in his family, and we got together. Okay, so like the nose piercing is like the one thing that I don't like about this. It makes it so hard. I just kind of like push it out, hold it, and then like go around it. But there is nothing like the love of a dog. They're so sweet. Like, no, he's laying down here on the ground next to me. Okay, so like general face is good. Let me twist that again. I always go into my neck because like that's where like the, you know, kind of like the last place that the tanner will streak, especially towards the end. Like right now, again, I can't believe it's been a week since I've used it. It is seriously the best stuff, but I'm gonna put a little bit on my neck just to make sure that it blends and it looks natural. That's the one thing that I hate, is when your face is a different color than your neck versus like your chest. Not a good look for anybody. Okay, so I didn't use all of that. I'm gonna go wash the rest of this off. Hey, buddy. Okay, so now we have the base, and then I can probably close these. Okay, so for what's next? Bronzer, Bobbi Brown. Again, I've been using this for forever. This one is the Powder Deep. I'm going to use some of that with my regular brush. I'm just going to pat it a little bit and then go at like the top of my temples, up on the side. Hi, kitty. Yes, you're fine. Like I said, give me all the tips. I love learning new things and growing. I just have not spent any time growing in this situation. So why not go to you guys? And then I also go under here, because who doesn't want a better jawline? And here, kitty. Oh my goodness. Yes. Do a little down the neck. I never do anything crazy. Again, like I try to go for the more natural look. I always find it weird. That just helps make your lips look a little bigger, because I've got like, I've never done any kind of fillers, Botox, anything. This is all natural. So makeup can help a little bit. But yeah, I don't like the striking look. I think it looks great on other people, but I just think with my face and my features, just not for me. Okay, and then we are going to go, let's see, I've had this thing forever. Kat Von D. This is the Amethyst Holographic Palette. I'm going to use this for highlighter. I have used so much of this, but this has been my favorite. I've tried others and I keep coming back to this. Just kind of do a little C, and I just like tap each one. I don't like, well, I've used the purple one most, but now that I'm running low, I just tap each one. I just make it up as I go. And then I'm going to do a little bit, tip of my nose, and on my chin, and right there. Something like that. Okay, so now I just need to do mascara. Like I don't do blush. Like I said, I have rosacea, so like naturally it just kind of comes out on my face. So I probably should at some point, but I don't. But oh, this one, Too Faced Better Than Sex, holy grail. Absolutely my favorite. Okay, let's see here. Oh, this is tricky. Wow, I don't know how you guys do this without being able to see very well. Sorry, it is really hard to talk while you're trying to do your mascara. Oh my gosh. I always do 2 layers of this. So I'll do one side and then I'll do the other while that side like dries a little bit. And let's see. Oh my gosh, this is definitely the hardest part. Y'all make this look so easy doing this on camera. Okay, so there's that, and then I'll go back and then I'll do the second layer. Gotta make sure you get the ends because those are so important. Something like that. And then we'll go back and do the other side. Oh my goodness. Why is it easier when you open your mouth? I've never understood that. It's not like it pulls your skin down that much more. Maybe it's psychological. Okay. And then today I am going to do a little bit on my lower lashes. I don't really put any liner on my lower lashes unless like maybe I'm going out or something like that. But again, not liner. I would use eyeshadow, but I will do like a little bit. Oh, this is even harder than the top. Just so it makes me look a little more awake. Oh. Okay, so then, and then we'll do this side. Maybe. Oh my goodness, okay. Almost there. This is definitely the most like stressful part, is like, please don't get it underneath your eye. Like, one of the worst things is whenever you are almost at the end, like you're almost done, and then you like get a dot of black mascara at the very bottom. Oh, that is awful. Okay. There is that. Let's work on this again. And then final touch, Buxom has, this is like my absolute favorite holy grail lip balm. It's called the Big O. If this will focus, there we go. This is just like it's smooth. It'll just react to the natural pH of your lips. So this has been my thing that I've been using for, oh my gosh, forever. So instead of that lipstick and having to worry about like reapplying all the time, I will just use this. And it just makes your lips like the perfect shade of pink, and I don't have to worry about constantly reapplying it. Unless like I just want my lips to feel smoother. But that's pretty much it. So let me know how you can help me. Thanks for watching and bearing with me. And any links or anything, let me know. I can drop them down below. I probably should anyway, so I probably will. If you look in the description, I'll just list everything that I used today. So thanks for watching. Bye, guys.